What's happening, everyone? John Hendricks here for Boot Crew Media, coming at you with another episode of The Drive, presented by Neutral Vodka Seltzer. Real vodka, real juice, refreshingly simple, tasty, and uncomplicated. Neutral is the official seltzer of The Drive and Boot Crew Media. Well, it's Thursday, September 15th. Let's get into the Saints injury report and start with the biggest news. Alvin Kamara dealing with a rib injury, limited yesterday in practice, but today pops up on the injury report as downgraded. So that means he did not practice. Now, here's what I'd say first and foremost. We did see Alvin Kamara during the stretching portion that was open to the media for the brief period, but Kamara wasn't participating in practice or anything like that. That is a pretty huge development on a Thursday, second practice of the week, for a player to kind of go backwards. His status against the Bucs is very much in question now. Obviously, on Friday, we'll get our injury designations as far as how things kind of transpire. But as of right now, that's not a great sign for Alvin Kamara. That could potentially say that you give way to Mark Ingram, Tony Jones Jr., and then obviously Latavius Murray, or you could feature some Dwayne Washington in there. But look, you want Alvin Kamara in the game. You want him to play. Obviously, we touched on it during Wednesday's report, just kind of talking about that. You know, the injury happened late in the Falcons game, I think his second last drive, and then he wasn't available for the last offensive drive the Saints had. So, again, went back to the locker room, said afterwards that he was okay. So, and again, we touched on this yesterday that, you know, this is an area we're just going to have to take Alvin's word and trust the coaching staff. You know, this is a 17-game season, 18 weeks that you have to deal with, division opponent, a lot of hard hitting, a lot of things happen. You want Alvin Kamara 100%, just like you want Paulson Adebo 100%, who missed another day of practice. And hopefully we get an update from Dennis Allen on him tomorrow, see if there's been a setback or if it's more of a precautionary type thing at this point. But, you know, biggest news, obviously, Alvin Kamara downgraded today, rib injury. The Bucs are also hobbled coming into this game. We'll have to see how this one plays out. Now, moving into some positive news, obviously the same 11 players were on the injury report as what was on Wednesday. And be sure to check out our video yesterday that breaks down the full injury report. Also, others like Chris breaking down the injury news too here on the Boot Crew Media. But good positive upgrades. You got Marcus May, who was limited yesterday with an ankle injury. He was upgraded to full participant in practice. And then you had Calvin Throckmorton, who had an illness. He was upgraded to a full participant in practice as well. So it's something that, you know, again, it's unfortunate because injuries are a part of the game, but overall the Saints are going into this pretty healthy. So again, I think it would be more concerning if somebody like Kamara, you know, where they practice and then they don't practice. That's where things kind of get a monkey wrench thrown in. But again, fantasy lineups, you want to have Mark Ingram as a potential guy to fill in. Latavius Murray is a veteran. You know, Dennis Allen said that, hey, they've kept tabs on him. He's a veteran that they feel comfortable with, knows the system. So it could be a Kamara, you know, I'm sorry, if without Kamara, it could be a Murray Ingram featured type of a setup on Sunday. But it just, you know, one of those things you have to see. And then the Bucs, their top three wide receivers didn't practice today, you know, with Julio Jones and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. These things are going to happen. Kamara could be, you know, designated as questionable coming into this game. You still got Saturday and then see how he feels on Sunday. But, you know, make no mistake about it, that would be a very big loss. There's nobody on this team that can make up for what Alvin Kamara brings. And for the Saints, that's going to be a pretty big loss. You know, they got it going with the passing game. But, you know, none of the backs that they have on this offense right now is going to take the place of AK-41. We'll see how it plays out. As always, keep tuned to Boot Crew Media for the latest and greatest. A lot of cool stuff coming down the pipeline. If you haven't checked out with all the written work, saints.media for that. And guys, we just thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Drive presented by Neutral Vodka Seltzer. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm John Hendricks, signing out.